Should you take care of parents that abandoned you? One parent no go abandon me, make you just come back in the middle of nowhere. Now you're expecting me to be fully responsible for you. I will not. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl V Matty Queen, and welcome to the part of my channel where I talk, chit chat, and do everything that I like to do. Alright, in this particular episode, we're going to be talking about something that popped up on social media recently. News have been flying around that Asake actually abandoned his father. So recently on social media, if you have been on social media, you could have seen the news allegedly that Asake abandoned his father. All right, and the father actually came out on social media, to say that he's the father of Asake.
Èmi mo tọ́ dàgbà èèyàn kọ́kọ́ bá ń tọ́ dàgbà but ìgbà tó dípò ṣe kí ni òráyè tèmi mọ́ mo ti ń pè láti 2022 kò gbé fóònù mi jù sí kò gbé fóònù mi rárá but ó ti sú mi ni mo ṣe force out síta.
And that he's sick and he needs help from Nigeria, especially his son. Now let us talk about this. Let us look at this in a different light. Should you take care of parents that abandoned you? If one of your parents abandoned you, maybe one of them took care of you, probably your mother, probably your father, and the mother abandoned you, or the father abandoned you, and then later in life you end up being successful, you end up being rich, you ended up being wealthy, and then this parent pops out of nowhere, trying to claim you, trying to claim that they you should take care of them, and all of that. Should you take care of such parents? Should you? Now this is a very, very tricky topic to talk about because it evokes emotion of a lot of people. Now a lot of people, whether you like it or not, we all grew up in this society, and I can tell you, whether you like it or not, that a lot of parents and a lot of children actually are growing up with PTSD, abandonment issues, and all of that. A lot of parents actually abandoned their children, at the time that they needed it the most. And if there is one thing, it is that most of the times these children do not forget. They do not forget. The trauma lingers. In fact, it goes on to affect them in their life, in their decision making. Now this thought process, most of the time, most parents don't take this into considerations. They don't think about the adverse effects of these things. They just want to live life. And there's a popular saying that the child will look for his parent, the child will always look for his parent. No child will look for a deadbeat parent. No child will look for you if you have been useless to them all along and they just made it out of nowhere and you think they're going to take care of you. Now it's a very tricky topic, and I know that there's a part of you that have the whole forgiveness thing, like you should forgive your neighbor, you should forgive your parents, and all these sayings of they are your parents. Of course they are your parents, you can't abandon them. But do you know what it feels like for a parent to abandon you, did not come to apologize to you, did not it's not on social media saying, see, I abandoned my son, help me, beg him. It's not taking that out. It's just coming with this entitlement mentality of, oh, I'm entitled to, he's now rich, he's supposed to take care of me, I'm his father, I donated sperm, or I'm his mother, I birthed him. There's something traumatic about it. It looks like you are even pouring salt to injury, like it's more trauma on top of trauma. Now I am not saying this is what's going on for Asake, I am not saying this was going on for anybody, but I'm just saying this, like generally putting it out there, that sometimes these things cause big time issues that lingers, that even adults don't even know how to relate or to react in everyday life because they are scared that somebody is going to abandon them. They don't even know how to treat the next person because they feel like, just like their parent, they might just abandon them. This thing has adverse effects than you think, and all you're just thinking about is, oh, let him take care of his father. Sometimes people have to deal with their grief the way they can. Now I think the very big question is, should you abandon your parents if they had abandoned you all through your life growing up and everything, and they just wake up one day and decide that they want you back, or they want to spend your money, or they have this entitlement, and they have this entitled mentality to whatever it is that you own. Because there's rounds on social media saying, with families saying, Ashake should come and build 50 million naira house for his father, let him get rent. I feel like that's a lot of entitlement. That's a whole level of entitlement. But I mean, that's how I feel. But let me know in the comment section, should you just take back your parents like that if they had abandoned you? Should you just assume responsibility, be responsible for them when they could never be responsible for you? Should you, in Ashake's case, and also let's talk about Ashake, was he in the wrong? I believe as a man, he knows what he's doing. He knows where it is hurting. And in as much as social media has this advice thing, they want to come and advise you, they want to tell you what to do, or they want to act like online in-laws and aunties, and they want to know the rights from the wrong, because social media believe that they know what they're saying all the time. But the person dealing with the situation knows where it hurts, knows where the problem is, and the fact that he's choosing not to share, you really don't understand how deep this whole situation is. So you really cannot pick sides, with Ashake or the parents. You cannot really pick side. But I'll say, let everyone heal their healing. And what do you think? Do you think he's doing wrong? Do you think he should just ignore whatever he's feeling and just go ahead and take care of his parents? Do you think whatever he's feeling is valid? I feel what he's feeling is valid, but I don't know. What do you think? Because one parent no go abandon me, make you just come back in the middle of nowhere, no apologies, nothing, and you're expecting me to be fully responsible for you. I will not take that personally, but I don't know for you. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm throwing it out there. Let us discuss about this. Thank you for watching to this extent. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please do not forget to keep coming back, because I might be posting series like this where we just have random talks of whatever is going on social media. And I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.